Hello everyone, I'm Dante and welcome to the last pre-launch Anthem Basics. Today we're looking at the endgame, what it is, and what's yet to come. So far we've been through all the javelins, customization, loot, loadout, and started looking into the lore of Anthem. Now with the first wave of launch incoming this week, it's time we took a look at the long-term activities and plans for the game as we move into the endgame. Once you've completed the core story and hit level 30, which should be around the same time, it's time for the long-term game to start. The first is access to higher tiers of difficulty, Grandmaster 1, 2 and 3, each challenging you further, increasing difficulties, XP towards your alliances, and of course, better loot. Working your way through Epic, Masterwork and Legendary tiers. This can be applied to all activities, making effectively all content in the game scale up and provide chances at useful rewards. In addition to these item rewards, Anthem has a vast well of lore to be uncovered and stored within your codex, much of which is completed by taking part in missions. The rest needs to be discovered by visiting locations and collecting cortexes scattered across the world, much of which is linked to the most diverse of the endgame activities. Free play not only allows you to explore the world in search of hidden areas and world quests, but is the focal point for several others, from being the most efficient place to farm crafting materials from the world itself, or executing legendary contracts, missions offered by NPCs in Fort Tarsus. Increasing your reputation with them unlocks more difficult contracts. The most difficult, legendary contracts are split into 3 or more parts of escalating difficulty, rewarding top quality items, either gear, armor, currency, or crafting items. Another major source of progression will be strongholds, the dungeons of Anthem. These are longer form content that will be significantly more difficult and require group coordination, but by being longer form, they offer a greater chance at top tier items. At launch there will be 3 of these to run through, the Tyrant Mines, the Temple of the Scar, and a third mystery one. Underlining all of the endgame content is the challenge system and the alliance system. The first gives you 3 sets of challenges, daily, weekly and monthly. These rotate different objectives for you to complete, rewarding more varied content with rewards of currency, loot and materials just like the other activities. It also feeds into your alliance system, an additional system that all activities feed into. Gaining experience points grants alliance levels. This, along with levels of 5 friends or others from groups you've been in, provide weekly rewards. These grant coin that can be spent to purchase cosmetic items for your javelins. These are the activities available at launch, but they aren't the end. After the launch of Anthem, BioWare have 3 acts of an ongoing story to roll out future content, starting with Echoes of Creation, delivering on the core tenets of Anthem's core gameplay loop, Evolving Wilds, Stronger Together, and the Cataclysm. Introducing new missions, characters, contracts, strongholds, and eventually raiding content. This will be the peak of Anthem's endgame, larger, more complex versions of a stronghold, the first of which is an event related specifically to a new Cataclysm. Thanks for watching this episode of Anthem Basics. If you've enjoyed this episode, please leave a like or a dislike if you prefer. You can support me and the channel by subscribing and use the bell to be notified of future content as it goes live. Until next time, I've been Dante, thanks for watching.